From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati Reds. Reds baseball starts right now. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 87, is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through, a base hit. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
Well, you're talking about Wee Willie Keeler, Pete Rose, Ty Cobb. I mean, you're talking about some iconic names. Is DiMaggio in the sights now? We'll see.
Stepping in, number 55. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Batting six.
At the plate, number 22. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
Two down, runners at first and second. Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
Well, Matt, that's his sixth game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Second baseman, number 70.
Hey, your pitch.
Now the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Marlins 1, the Reds coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Striding in once again, number 87. Switch hitter batting left here.
87.
Drive it like you can. Come on.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Finch is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone, let's take a look at the standings in the National League Central as we see where the Reds find themselves entering play today. Ready once again, number 87. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but it's off his glove. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Ready for another chance. Number 55.
Now
He's
batting,
hoping to avoid the
number
hat trick. He
55.
struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
One time. Here you go.
From the belt, the pitch. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 22.
Number
Couple
22.
of singles to his credit thus far. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder has a beat on it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Now
Number
batting.
70. No
Number
hits
70.
in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
It's for a good one, huh?
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now both runners on the move. Hit to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. Miami's out in front, 3-0. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He
Now
comes in
batting,
0 for 2 thus
First
far.
baseman, Brandon Belt.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done. Trying to pick things up where
Leading
he left
off for
off.
Miami.
Number
Center
87.
fielder.
2 for 3
Number
with a double
87.
on his line so far.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game. Going for him wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
Stepping up to the plate, number 55.
The
He
batter,
struck out twice
number
thus far, so
55.
we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ready to deliver the 1-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he
batter,
was hoping to have when
number
he was
22.
taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Digging in to try it again. Number 70.
batting.
He's working here to
Number
bring
70.
home that very important insurance run standing at third. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now batting,
So digging
Number
in now,
77.
number 77. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here it is on 3-0. And he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Ready for another shot now, number 87. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Number 49 gathers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Digging in once again, Abraham Almonte. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, number 87. Batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound.
Attaboy.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, number 55. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Stanton leads off of second. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cuthbert backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. At the plate, number 22. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 homes so far this inning. Ready on 1 and 2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Marlins lead this one. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Cincinnati seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Wandy Peralta gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more